Welcome back to Ms. Brown's 7th grade math class. Today in this video, we're going to do the percent of a number from a word problem. So in the previous videos that I showed you from YouTube, the guy went over how to find the percent of a number, and I hope that you watched that video because this one will just be combining what you learned from that video in here. So we're going to recap. Percents are out of 100. And can be written as a fraction or a decimal. So if I had 25% and I want to write that as a fraction, all I do is 25% over 100, right? And then I can change just to simplify it. 25 goes into both the top and the bottom. So 25% as a fraction could be 1/4, or I can do it as a decimal. Now, you could go ahead and divide 25 by 100 into your calculator, and that'll give you the decimal form. Or you can say 25%, remove the percent, bring it forward twice because it's out of 100, 2 zeros, and put your decimal. So then this would be 0.25. That's as a decimal. And I did want to talk about single digit percentages once again. So as a fraction, it will be 7 over 100 if you choose to use the fraction form, or you can divide this 7 divided by 100, and you'll notice that you get not 7%, because if you put 0.7, that's 70. So you have to use the fraction, put the number, then move the forward 1, 2. So it will be 0.07% because this is in the 100 place. If the 7 is right here, that's 70%. So I just wanted to make sure you know that. In the word problems, and it may not be particularly in these word problems, but as you read word problems, you have to look for keywords. So if you see what or how many, they're referring to the variable. And if you don't know what a variable is, that is a letter, and it can be any letter. That's the unknown, the thing that we are looking for. Okay, so you can put X, you can put the initials of your letter, whatever. I'm going to use X today. Okay, and then is refers to equal, the equal sign. Okay, and lets us know that we should be multiplying. Okay, so I'm going to read these next 3 examples to you, and we're going to figure out what exactly they're asking us to find. Okay, at the craft store, Jerry bought a bag of blue and purple marbles. The bag contained 52 marbles, and 50% of them were blue. Okay, how many blue marbles did Jerry receive? So what is this asking? It's asking me, what is 50% of 52 marbles? Okay, and then because 50% of them represents the blue one, and there were 52 altogether. So like we said before, what or how many represents our unknown X. We don't know. Is, we said, was the equal sign. 50, we have to change this percentage into a decimal. So 50%, remember, take it, move it up twice. So that is 0.50, or you can use the fraction. Of, we said, means to multiply. Okay, so then X equals 0.5 times 52, which is 26 blue marbles. Okay, it could also mean that the other half, so if they said purple, because it's 50%, so 26 are blue, 26 are purple. If we look at the second example, a biology class examined some flowers in a local meadow. They saw 80 flowers. They saw 80 flowers, of which 20% were Parnelias. How many Parnelia flowers did they see? So this is saying what is, or how many Parnelia, flowers of those 80, 20% of those 80 flowers are Parnelia. So what is 20% of 80? And that'll let me know this special type of flower. So what is 20%? Bring it forward twice. 20 times 80. Well, if I put this into my calculator and I multiply, I get 16 Panelia flowers. Okay, and let's look at one more example. The parking garage at the airport has 540 parking spaces. 35% of those spaces are empty. 35% of those spaces, of what spaces? The parking lot spaces at the airport. How many empty spaces are there in the parking garage? So this is saying, what is 35% of 540? Okay. And what, being x, is being equal 0.35 of 540. And I put that into my calculator. X is 189 empty parking spaces. So these questions should be very similar to what you're doing on IXL. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Reach out to me. I'm always here. I hope you have a great weekend.